Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at the upcoming item cost reductions coming to Blade and Soul. These will be coming out July 26th, so basically I'm just going to be covering some of the things. There's not a ton to cover, so this video will probably be pretty fast. But first thing that they're doing is the Hanmu Gem mailing costs. So this was a big deal. A lot of people were very upset. I was upset. Everyone was upset, really. I don't know anyone who liked the changes. Basically what they did is they made it that when you mail your gems to your alt characters, like if you have the Hanmu gems, any of the gems, and you mail it to another character of yours, it costed gold. So a lot of people just thought that was really stupid, because if you have the max level gems, it's going to be 6 gold for each gem that you mail to alt character. And really, there should be no reason why you would have to pay gold just to mail gems to your own character. Like, that doesn't even make sense. And originally it was like over like 12 gold. Now they reduced it to 6. But finally they changed it, so now that's only 6 silver for max level gems and only 1 silver for square gems, blah blah blah. Like, now it's not even a big deal, like no one cares. This is something I feel like they should have had already. Like, they should have even changed it in the first place. So I feel like they just kind of did like a full 360 where they just made the prices high, made it lower, and then went all the way back to the beginning. So kind of weird, to be honest, but hey, whatever. But basically everyone should be pretty satisfied now. They're just getting rid of the whole costing tons of gold just to mail gems. Now it's only going to be low amounts of silver, so that's the big change they're doing. I think everyone will be happy about that. Next up is the Galaxy weapons. They are changing the Galaxy weapons, so basically they're making them easier. Personally, I don't really use a Galaxy legendary weapon. I really don't know too many people who do use it, so I don't know how many people will really care for this change. But for the few that do have the Galaxy weapons, they'll probably be pretty happy for this. If it looks like it's pretty cheap, not too bad, so maybe people will make like a Galaxy weapon like for the side, because I heard it's pretty good for like PvP and stuff. So maybe if you're like a huge whale and you really like really want to try PvP, like the 6v6, maybe you'll try to do that now. But basically, yeah, they just reduced the cost of the Galaxy weapons. They probably did that because they reduced the cost of Baleful and Serops like twice now. So they probably just wanted to make it more in line with that. So it makes sense, but yeah, that's about it for that. And then another thing they're doing is they're switching the weapon path. So right now, let's say you have Baleful stage 8, you can switch to Serops weapon, but right now it costs a Twisted Mirror, which you can only buy in the Hanmu store. And it also costs a ridiculous amount of gold. Like, for example, I have a Serops stage 9 right now, and if I want to switch to Baleful stage 9, it would cost a Twisted Mirror and over 800 gold. So as you can tell, no one in their right mind is going to spend that amount of gold. Even if you went the wrong legendary weapon, no one is going to spend like 800 gold just to switch legendary weapons. Like, it's really, really expensive, and the price is really ridiculous. So basically what they did is they got rid of the Twisted Mirror. So now to switch weapons, it costs a Pristine Oil. And it also only costs 10 gold now. So this is a huge gold cost reduction, because as I said, it was around 800 gold for me to switch, and now it's only going to be 10 gold. So huge reduction. I think this is fair, because as I said, it's pretty ridiculous the amount of gold you'd have to pay to switch. And I think it's a good idea, because a lot of people might have went the wrong legendary and then found out later on, oh, this legendary is not very good, so they might want to switch. So I think it's pretty fair. I do like the idea of it. 10 gold is not bad. And the Pristine Oil is kind of hard to get, but not super hard, so I like it. It's not too bad. Next thing they did is the Immortality Earring. So this is a legendary earring. Honestly, to be frank with you guys, this earring is really garbage. I don't know anyone who uses this earring. It's a legendary earring. It's really not good at all. Most people don't even waste time getting it, so I don't really think most people will even care for this, honestly. But I mean, maybe if you want it, I guess, but it's just not a very good legendary earring. It's probably the worst legendary item you can get. Like, it's just not a good item. So not really important with that one. And the last thing, they basically are just saying they're looking at additional item availability and cost. So what they mean by that is they're kind of looking at, as I said in a video I made earlier, is that there's like no efficient way to get evolve stones, and basically they're saying that they're trying to find ways to maybe put that we can actually farm for evolve stones, so that would be nice. So hopefully they're looking into that. Also, Sacred Oil, they're trying to look at the cost of that. I do feel like it's a little expensive still, so I feel like maybe they should try to nerf it a little bit, the cost and stuff. But that's really about it. One thing I will say is they've been listening, so I give them credit for that. They definitely are listening to the community. When people are when the community is upset about something, they definitely do try to change it. And as you can tell with the gem cost, they completely switch that back to like low amount of gold, because people were really upset about it. So they do listen. So I feel like if enough of us kind of keep pushing them to put a way to get evolve stones and other materials, I feel like they will eventually. So that's about it. But not a lot of changes, but main one is just they're finally making the gem cost is not ridiculous. So now it's going to be a low amount of silver, so that's nice. But anyways, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.